Hey there, YouTube family. Dr. K here, back for another video. Welcome to my channel, Winning in Education. If you're new here, on this channel, we talk all things winning. So whatever winning means to you, whether you're new to education and you're just starting out as a teacher, or you're in education looking to move up in the profession, maybe into teacher leadership or becoming a principal, or winning in education on this channel also means you may be looking to leave the teaching profession behind. So whatever your definition is, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining us. So today is National Appreciation Day for our school principals. Woohoo! I am a former principal and I actually did get a couple of emails today from former teachers. Could not believe it. So thank you. It did make my heart feel good. So I decided to do a video about appreciating our principals. So I'm going to start out by saying, and I've said this before, being a principal is a hard job. I've done some videos on this channel and I'm going to link them above and in the description box, talking to you about what it takes to become a principal. So you have to be a master teacher, right? You got to know what good teaching looks like. You have to be skilled at managing adults and kind of corralling your adults. You have to be good at communication, both verbally and written. And you have to kind of want to do the job because it is a lonely job. So why should we appreciate our principals? One, because yeah, it's lonely. There is only one principal in the building. Now, you may have assistant principals in your building, but there's typically only one principal. And that could be very lonely if you're the principal because you don't have anybody else in your building that you can kind of bounce ideas off. If you're having a bad day, you can't run into the other principal's office and have a confidential conversation. You're the only one. So I like to tell my students who are in training currently to become principals, you're it. When you're having that bad day, when you're having that mean parent, when your boss is on the phone screaming at you about something, it's just you and you kind of have to be the only person there taking it. You have to be your greatest cheerleader. You as the principal all by yourself. So it's super lonely. Another reason why I think we should be celebrating principals, I'm a little biased obviously, but I think that principals get blamed for everything under the sun. So your numbers, your data doesn't look good. Principals get blamed. Your discipline numbers are not good. There was a fight on the bus. There was a fight at the school dance. Parents are complaining about the potato salad at one of your, something ridiculous. Principals always get the blame for everything. And on the flip side of that, they never really get any recognition. So if your scores are outstanding and you're doing everything, you're a blue ribbon school, really the praise is going to go to your teachers, right? Which it should be because they're the ones teaching. If your discipline numbers are great, everything, your parents are pleased with you, the community members are rallying around you, that also praise is going to go back to your teachers. So I think it's kind of a catch-22 for the principals. We get all the blame. Whenever any stuff hits the fan, principals get blamed. And as you look in the news, I had several that I was going to talk about today, but I thought that would be inappropriate on Principal Appreciation Day. But there have been several reports in the news of principals being fired, assistant principals as well being fired because of incidents with student behavior or whatever's going on. So it is super tough. We get blamed and we don't get the recognition. And then the last reason that I think principals should perhaps be celebrating or celebrated is because good principals, and I'm going to start by saying this, good principals typically are the ones that are shielding their teachers from drama. Let me tell you what I mean by that. As a good principal, your principal should never let one of those crazy parents get down to your classroom and curse you out and go berserk on you. They should never let their boss from district office call you up about your numbers and bless you out, right? Because they should be shielding you. Now, I'm saying this, I know I'm going to get pushback in the comments. I've been getting pushback lately about some things. Not all principals do this. I did say good principals shield their staff as much as possible. I typically, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn and say I was a good principal, but I believed in shielding my teachers from drama as much as possible, right? Particularly from crazy parents. Crazy parents, when they're irate and they want to curse people out and go all berserk, they come to the principal's office and I let them do all of that with me. You don't get to my teachers in this state. That is what the principal should do. They should be shielding their teachers from nonsense. Another thing good principals do, and this is why we should be celebrating them and appreciating them today of all days, is that they advocate for their teachers. So you will often see principals saying, look, my teachers haven't had their prep in 3 weeks, I need to get something done, or they're trying to finagle the schedule so that some teachers can get a break today and some teachers can get a break tomorrow. That is what good principals do, right? That's their job. The job is taking care of their teachers so teachers can take care of the students. That is what good principals do. So on today, May 1st, I would like to appreciate all of those good principals out there. Now, I've had some good principals. I've had some not so good principals. But the good principals always had me feeling like they had my back. Even when I messed up. Now, I'm not going to say they wouldn't call me to the carpet. They wouldn't call me to the carpet in front of, let's say, a parent or their boss. They would wait until it was the two of us and say, yeah, you know you messed up on that. They would go the bat for me. They had my back. They had my back. I felt like they were protective of me. And that's really what you want from your principals. So if you have not had a good principal, I feel for you. I know it's probably difficult, but I want you to think back to some of the principals that you've had. And can you say that, yes, by the definition Dr. K gave, they were quote unquote good because they advocated for me when I was due a raise and I didn't get one, they were on the phone with HR. Or when this parent tried to call me out and come up to the school and curse me out, the principal was the person who met them at the door and shielded me. I didn't even know the parent had made it into the building. So if you've had those type of principals where you felt supported, valued, validated, taken care of, leave me a comment in the comment box. Let's celebrate our principals today on National Principal Appreciation Day and let them know that, yes, you're doing a good job. And maybe, just maybe, the principals that we deem not so good, perhaps they can start looking at some of these good principals and learn to begin acting like their counterparts, right? These good principals can start modeling for some of these not so good principals, and maybe there will be a shift. So, happy Principal Appreciation Day, principals. You have a hard job. You are doing great work. Some of you, the majority of you, are doing great work. We see you, we appreciate you, and thank you for all you do. So please leave me a comment in the box. If you've come across a great principal in your tenure, I would love to hear the story. That is it for now. I will see you guys in the next video.